After a teaser and trailer release that featured the former librarian, Marienne, she seems to be missing in this new world of Professor Jonathan Moore that Joe has created, leaving mystery to her whereabouts and her role in Season 4. Where are you, Marienne? As of right now, it's not looking good, leaving me to believe Marienne Bellamy is dead. Based on the clues we have so far, from what we know, Joe tracks Marienne down in either Paris or London. She knows Joe is dangerous and a murderer when she sees him. From the trailer and teaser we have gotten of the upcoming season, Marienne is pictured in the same clothing outside of one clip. She has no interaction with the other cast that we know of. Will she even be in London? We do hear these lines from the trailer. Tell me what you guys think.
But I do miss having someone out there.
Joe says he misses having someone out there, alluding to Marienne is no longer in the picture. Visuals suggest every scene with her is a flashback. Is Marienne alive? You know my opinion. Let me know yours down in the comments. But the biggest question of the new trailer isn't the new cast, isn't this new stalker, it's what happened after Joe catches Marienne. Let her go and start a new life, convince her he has changed, or kill her. If we learn anything from the previous seasons and how Joe and Marienne got to this point, once Joe's identity, once his true colors are revealed, these women aren't colorblind. They want nothing to do with him. Remember Delilah from Season 2 and Beck from Season 1? They were frightened, which led to their demise. In Season 3, Joe struggled to adjust to the lifestyle of being married and a father. He found a new obsession with his next door neighbor, Natalie, who also was married, and as time went on, Natalie and Joe found mutual interest in one another, flirting, etc., which led to an invitation from Natalie to come over to her house, and eventually a trip to the bedroom before Joe realizes he can't go through with it. But it didn't really matter. Love finds a box of women's clothing, or Joe's hidden trophies, so to speak, that isn't hers, but belong to Natalie. So Love, knowing how Joe's obsession can be dangerous and a threat to their new life, she ends up ending Natalie in the basement of her bakery with an axe. Joe finds out about his wife's actions when he brings their newborn, Henry, aka 40, to the bakery moments later. Joe is furious and shocked, but helps in hiding the body and covering their tracks, for better or for worse. This leads Joe down the path to Marienne. After he gets a job at the local bookstore, he's infatuated by the life of Marienne, follows her, figures out where she lives, and breaks in her home after she leaves, trying to build a connection to her. Dude even fixes her kitchen sink before leaving the house. We fast forward, and over time, Joe and Marienne grow a stronger relationship while working together, whether Joe is seen confronting Marienne through her custody battle or being a character witness at court for her daughter due to a DUI she had in the past. They become intimate and grow feelings for each other. So when Marienne loses custody of her daughter, Juliet, due to her ex, Ryan, being straight grimy, leaking photos of her, and having a connection with the judge, she feels vulnerable and helpless. She calls over Joe, they have an affair. She then tells Joe right after she is considering moving to New Jersey to be in her daughter's life after losing the case for her child, ending things with Joe. However, Joe steps in out of fear of losing Marienne and murders Ryan. Police later ruling it a mugging, which prevents Marienne from potentially leaving his grips and giving her sole custody of Juliet. With custody of her child, Marienne felt she perhaps could start a new life with Joe, after telling her he was unhappy with his marriage and how it was falling apart. Love soon finds out about their relationship and affair because she's good at her job, sets up and drugs Joe with a poison called wolfsbane, leaving him temporarily paralyzed on the kitchen floor. Love texts Marienne using Joe's phone, telling her to come over, planning a scheme to kill her while Joe watches. But when Marienne shows up with her daughter at the door, she has a change of heart and explains to Marienne Joe is dangerous and is not the person she thought. Explaining to her, Joe killed her ex and was simply obsessed, willing to do anything, urging her to get far away. Marienne then leaves the house with her daughter before Joe recovers from the drug and kills Love, dropping Henry off at Dante's doorstep, the blind coworker from the library, and fakes his death before we see him take the trip to Paris. And that's the last scene we see of Marienne before making a return in the teaser and the trailer of season 4 part 1. I find it strange, and I struggle to find a way on how she plays a factor in season 4. Could the once stalked now be the stalker with her eyes on Joe as he partakes in this new lifestyle of the rich? Stay tuned as we unravel everything in season 4. Until next time, shout out to my guy, Lil Uzi Vert. I just want to rock, binge wiser.